Welcome back to Mini Boosters. Today we have Sparkle Meow-Meow Nights. I hope this is cute. I don't know what's gonna happen. Evening Forest Cats is a 3-mana 2/2 white cat. It has flying. For generic and white, regenerate Evening Forest Cats. The gray kittens of the grove made more purr than bite as the undead swarmed their lair. Okay, we got like a mix of like cute cats and also the undead. Where's this going? Gem Kitty Cat is a 2-mana white 1/1 cat. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells. Okay, I don't know what the going rate for like a mana dork in white is, so you might be willing to pay 2 mana for a 1/1 that taps for any color. It is also any color, which is potentially an upside, and creature spells are commonly what you're casting with mana anyway, so I don't think it's a huge downside. Also, it's called Gem Kitty Kitty Cat, which is great. Every cat has its kitty cat. Soren Markov, Brutalist Guildmaster. Sauron, what's going on? Canopic Jars is a 3-mana 2/3 colorless artifact creature construct. Constructs you control are flying. I'm not sure what the flavor here is with the Canopic Jars. Also, okay, I mean, we got that undead thing in here again. I mean, not inherently, but we got the dead part, so... The Medusan people have a long and proud tradition of stealing from the Medusan Museum. Now, we have our own stolen artifacts to replace them. Talus, Seneschal of the Medusan Museum. Huh! I like Medusan as like a you know, faction name or like a ethnic name. That's cool. I assume the Medusan Museum was named after the fact that it's full of stolen artifacts from the Medusan people, so they're stealing them back. That makes sense. That tracks. Crescent Hissar is a 5-mana blue 2/5 snake. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return Crescent Hissar from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, just every turn. I mean, this is 5-mana 2/5. That's not amazing, so... This might be okay. It's mostly a blocker anyway with stats like 2/5. Huh, cool. Its golden skin has been ripped to ribbons by the bandits who know it as their own. Ugh. Felidar Paladin is a 2-mana 2/1 green cat beast. It has vigilance and reach, and for 2 generic and a green, regenerate Felidar Paladin. Some felines are best left untamed. Seft? Hef. I don't know Sept-Kef. I'm not sure if they're a real character in Magic. But I like this. Felidar is like an actual location that we know in Magic. It does have cats, I think. They're in the picture in Felidar Retreat, right? Like, there's cats in that picture, pretty sure. Cool. And like a green cat paladin, I'm into it. That's fun. Shame it's not a knight. Wander Cleric is a 2-mana 1/1 white cat cleric. Whenever Wander Cleric or another creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. If I could only remember how many lives I've taken. Is this like a 9 lives joke? It might be. This might be a 9 lives joke. Exquisite Firecraft is a 3-mana white instant. Tap target creature. If that creature is an artifact, it gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. That is extremely specific. But also is just a tap spell, so it kind of has 2 modes. If it's your own artifact, you can tap your own artifact down to give it protection. It has to be an artifact creature, obviously, because it only taps target creature. Or you can just use it on your opponent to tap down something. I like it. If you like elegance and fireworks, the Bazaar of Wonders is just the place for you. Ashnod, Khan of the Izzet. Tanglethorn Mauler is a 3-mana 1/3 cat cleric. It's white, it has lifelink. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Tanglethorn Mauler. We've seen this effect a million times. With lifelink, though, that's really scary. Yeah, that's actually brutal. Because you hit, and then you gain life, and then you get a counter on it, and then you hit, and then you gain life, and then you put a counter on it. It doesn't go infinite or anything. I mean, not for free. The murderous travesty of suffering, and I am a benefactor. The Gobe, the second tree. Fabled Urchin is a 3-mana blue 2/2 fish. It has flying and tap. Fabled Urchin deals 1 damage to any target. Cute little pinger. I kind of like the idea in a cat-themed set that there's like urchin fish. I don't know, that just seems interesting. The urchin was trapped in its hollow shell by the local fishmonger, but escaped and now prospers in his place. Noble Phantasm is a 2-mana 2/2 white cat soldier. As long as it's your turn, target creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. When do you choose the target? Can I change the target choice whenever I feel like it? Like, is it just that I can only have one creature getting this benefit at a time, but I can change it willy-nilly as much as I please? I don't think this one works in real Magic, but I'd love to hear people's thoughts in the comments. They call me Jotun Shatter, but I prefer the gentler title of Noble Phantasm. Huh. Silver Quill Purglator is a 5-mana 2/2 white cat cleric. It has Flash. For white mana, target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Oh! Interesting, it's got, like, super fire breathing that you can put on a different target for white mana. At flash speed. I mean, if you do it at flash speed, you've spent 5 mana flashing this in, so it's probably not that amazing. But still, pretty good. I think the 2/2 body is not actually that bad for how powerful this effect is. That's really cool. I have a penchant for making soup out of the bones of the injured. Tales apprenticed to Sardiona. Harmony's Curse is a 2-mana green instant. Destroy target enchantment, you gain 3 life. We've brought peace to this land, but now we have to do the hard work of bringing harmony. Liliana Vess. Liliana Vess is always so nice in AI Magic. It's really funny. She's gonna bring peace through zombies. Mouser of the Lost John is a 3-mana 2/2 white cat cleric. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, you may draw a card. I wouldn't say that, but we should be leaving now. Mouser of the Lost John is an amazing name. It's so funny. I'm amazed the AI is able to come up with such good names off of the prompt Sparkle Meow-Meow Knights. This is so funny. As for the card, 3-mana 2/2 that if you control a creature of a specific pair, it draws you a card situationally. I think that's pretty good. Beginning of your end step, you can happen the turn that you play it, but not until your turn's over. Yeah, I like it. Feline Familiar is a 2-mana white 2/1 cat with Vigilance. For generic and white, attacking creatures you control have lifelink. Damage dealt by creatures with lifelink off the cost of the controller to gain that much life. All kitties love pink. Even the most unlikely of creatures will insist on receiving that as their reward. What is their reward? Pink? Huh. I like this card though. 2 mana for a 2/1. It's Feline Familiar Cat. That's a great name and type line. It always has Vigilance, and you can spend 2 to give all of your attacking creatures lifelink, which would include this if you're attacking with it. So it sometimes has lifelink. Cool. Catkin Keeper is a 3-mana 2/1 artifact creature cat soldier. It's colorless and tapped to add colorless. Huh. I mean, if this was a set, there's been a number of things that care about artifact creatures, or at least one thing. So 3 mana for a 2/1 in any color that taps for colorless. It's not horrible. It's not great. Not horrible. I keep thinking we need a ability, like a keyword that's similar to haste that just means you can activate abilities this turn instead of you can tap and attack and stuff. Because I think that there would be certain cards that would be really, really benefited from having haste, but I don't think they should actually be able to attack. Also, haste just feels very red, so I don't really want to be putting it on non-red cards if I can avoid it. So, interesting. A few cats were left behind, but they proved very useful in maintaining the city's security. To Call of the Four Winds. We're getting a story here, if I took the time to stitch it together. Kitty Flats is a 4-mana 2/3 white cat. It is vanilla. The advantage of wearing their plush comes at a price. The cat's preference for carpeted surfaces often leads to this snubbing polite company. It's just bad. It's just a 4-mana 2/3 vanilla. It's bad. It's just a bad card. I don't have anything to say about this. Meow-Clops is a 4-mana 3/4 green cat beast. When Meow-Clops enters the battlefield, draw a card. Oh, if this was a cat Cyclops, that would have been so cool. Oh, that would have been so good. Meow-Clops, the cat Cyclops? Ugh. To become one with a kitty. To become one with a manticore. To become one with the sun. What? Yeah, alright, cool. I mean, it's 4 mana for a 3/4, enter ETB, draw a card. Not bad. And that's the last of our Sparkle Kitty Meow-Meows, or whatever it was that I named this set. You know, yeah. Have a good night, everyone. I'll catch you next time.